about this game. Again, Cataba's only lead was 2 with about 3 minutes in. You guys ran away there in the first half, got by 10, then won the second half by 14. What we tell your team? I know you had time to talk to them, and how great was this win?
The win was really satisfying. They beat us twice in the regular season, and so being able to win the conference championship against the team that finished number 2 is pretty satisfying, because you know you're going conference to conference, head to head, and it's a good thing. So that was pretty exciting. I felt like it was probably the best defensive effort we put together this year. That was tremendous defense. I'm looking at the stats. We had 12 turnovers, which means we only had 4 in the second half. If we play defense like that and we get shots, we've got a chance.
Coach, again, just talking to Coach Moore, and it felt like if Catawba was going to get back in the game, it had to be right out of the gates in the second half. Once your team came out and made a little run, just felt like they kind of cruised that second half. Was this kind of part of you guys already winning the championship and feeling good about the NCAAs and playing loose, and they were worried about it? They finished second. I mean, you felt like your team was a more relaxed team out there today?
I think they were relaxed, but I also think that they were very intense. They wanted to win this. They didn't want to go to the NCAAs without the legitimate automatic bid, even though we had played ourselves into it. We wanted this bid. We wanted the legitimate one and let everybody else figure it out. And we wanted to keep our 3rd spot to stay out of Clayton State's bracket, and I think they played very intense to try to make that happen.
Curry, obviously a senior, you just picked up the first championship in the regular season, now get a tournament championship. How proud are you of this team's effort this weekend? And again, the game on Wednesday night was a 6-point game, and then the 2 games in the Hickory were double figures. What made this team so good, and how proud are you of them?
I'm very proud of this team. We worked hard, and I think that we really deserve this. Our players, we played hard defense from the start to the end, and I think that really helped us win these games.
Again?
Ryan, I think it needs to be noted, Kyrie has never been noticed as a defensive player in her career, and this year she has stepped it up. I mean, she was hawking Chloe Bully yesterday. She was playing great defense on her man. She has really turned it up defensively and said, I'm not just an offensive player. And I think in turn, it's really upped her offensive game too. I don't think she realized how much she would feed off that energy. So I'm really proud of her commitment her senior year to defense.
Nikki, first year with Wingate, when you stepped on campus in fall, did you kind of think about, well, I think we want to win a regular season and win a tournament championship and go to the NCAA tournament? I mean, could you have dreamed up a better first year at Wingate?
Yeah. I couldn't have asked for anything other than this. This is really special to me because I ain't never won anything like this before, But this is real special for me and my team also. So,
Gary?
Coach Nelson, did you play anything off the men's win? Anything set up the men's win?
Karma. Last year we were both in the finals and we both lost. This year them winning gave us a great lift. We were excited. We let the girls enjoy it. Our teams are very close and they're good friends. So I think our excitement for them fed into our game. And, if they had lost that, I was really afraid that there would be a deflation for our girls because we did care whether or not they won. So I think the winning just gave us just a little bit more energy, a little more pep in our step.
Tom?
And talking about that, it looks like you guys pretty much did the same thing that they did, jumped on your opponent from the start and didn't let them.
I think it was just intensity. And they came out of the locker room. I fumbled several times in the locker room and said the wrong word and called out the wrong player. And they were like, Coach, just calm down. We got this. And they did. They had it, and I just needed to get out of the way and let them take it.
Curry, how much did you guys think about that game last year? I mean, I know you kind of references a little bit during the year, but how much did you think about last night and talking about this week when you made the tournament?
I just thought that we had to go and focus on us mainly. We have to play the number 2 team, but what we do, we focus on us in practice, and then we worry about them whenever we get here and play.
Again, Coach, as we said, going down to the regionals, more than likely going to be at Clayton. Last year, disappointing game, but you had your team stay and watch Clayton and Atlanta, those teams. Now you're among the top 4 in this region. How will you approach it? What's going to be the thoughts this week? At times last year, maybe when you're down, I didn't think, we want to win a couple games. If we don't we don't win, it's okay. This year, you guys have a great team, a chance to win.
I think this team is playing such good defense, they're going to give themselves a chance every single game. And if we continue to block out and rebound and do those things, we will give ourselves every chance. Matchups are going to be huge once we get down there. Thinking it could be Limestone or Barton. I'm really hoping it's not Catawba again. I think it's really hard to turn around and play somebody 5 or 6 days later that you've just beaten. It would be easier if you had lost to them. So, hope it's not them. If it's Limestone or Barton, they're two drastically different teams. But it won't change, as Curie says. We focus on us, and then we make small adjustments per game to game for defense.
Coach, finally, your first year you got this tournament championship, went on to the Elite Eight. This year you get both of them. How do you compare them? As you said, you won first one your first year, went 3 years without one, now get two in the same year. How would you compare the years and just the overall excitement of it?
Well, I'll tell you what I told the girls on Friday night before we even got here. We went to dinner, and the team the first year almost had a Cinderella year. You could have done a little story and done a Disney movie. We had no injuries. Everything went great. Everything fell into place. We had no adversity, and it really was almost perfect. This year has been a war. This year has been injuries. This year has been just difficult times, really hard road every game, every night. And I got warriors with me. And so I go to battle with the other teams really excited because I know the people that are in the foxhole with me. And they know each other and how they're in the foxhole, and they feel like they're warriors. So it's a very different feel because it has been a warrior year, and I'm really proud of their ability to just hang in there even when things don't go well.
Congratulations on the championship. Good luck next week in the tournament.
Thank you.